Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Kuku. The headlines. Government says it is monitoring the global situation and challenges posed by multiple variants of COVID-19. Deputy Commissioner Kohima, Shanavas C, says adaptability and willingness to change is the first step towards good governance. Union Minister for Agriculture Narendra Singh Tomar says use of technology has brought transparency and benefited farmers. And India votes in favour of United Nations Security Council resolution on mental health of UN peacekeepers. Now, the news in detail. The government today said that it is monitoring the global situation and the challenges posed by multiple variants of COVID-19 and undertaking required public health measures. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today made a statement in both houses of the parliament and said that the government is committed to undertake all required measures towards managing this ongoing pandemic. He said RT-PCR testing of all international passengers will start at all international airports to minimize the risk of the entry of new variants into the country. Mandavia informed the Parliament in view of the upcoming festivals and New Year celebrations, states have also been advised to focus on securing effective awareness within the community to follow COVID-appropriate behaviours. States have been advised to focus on heightened surveillance within the community and to undertake requisite control and containment measures. They have also been advised to increase the whole genome sequencing of all positive cases for the timely detection of new variants, if any, circulating in the country. The Union Government and all states have already administered a record number of 220.02 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccines across the country. This has covered 90% of the eligible population with 2 doses, including the administration of 22.35 crore precaution doses. Deputy Commissioner Kohima, Shanavas C, said adaptability and willingness to change is the first step towards good governance. Addressing a workshop on good governance practices and initiatives at Kohima today, Shanavas said coordination and convergence among the departments needs to be improved and they should work together for the public. The Deputy Commissioner stated that good governance is celebrated on the 25th of December every year in honor of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He said it is celebrated for a week with its motto, Sushasan Saptah, Prashashan Gaon Ki Aur, which means Good Governance Week and governance towards villages, and added that it has a lot of relevance in the context of Nagaland, where around 80% of its population live in rural areas. Shanavas added that as a government servant, good governance should not be celebrated only for a week, but celebrated throughout the year and ensure that good governance is delivered to the public. Presenting on the good governance practices and initiatives taken up by the district, Extra Assistant Commissioner Kohima, Pichano Kikon, highlighted women's empowerment through menstrual hygiene management. She said that the district administration, in collaboration with Project Bala and other offices, have organized awareness training programs with the objective to enable the female population to get access to safe, hygienic, and affordable menstrual products. Kikon said the program is also aimed at providing a comfortable and dignified experience with menstrual health management. Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Narendra Singh Tomar, said use of technology has eliminated the middlemen, brought transparency, and benefited the farmers. He said that farmers are getting more money directly in their accounts through direct benefit transfer scheme. Tomar said expenditure on minimum support price has increased manifold in recent years, which directly benefited the farmers. Tomar highlighted the measures taken by the government to ensure food availability, create robust mechanisms for the procurement of food grains, and effective implementation of One Nation, One Ration Card initiative in the country. He said 80 crore people have been provided free food grains, which help the poor to deal with the effects of the COVID pandemic. On minimum support price expenditure, Tomar said 1,06,000 crore rupees have been spent in 2014 to 15, which subsequently increased to 2,75,000 crore rupees in 2021 to 22. This news is being broadcast from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. India voted in favor of United Nations Security Council resolution on the mental health of UN peacekeepers. India's permanent ambassador to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj, said, as one of the largest troop-contributing countries over the years, India places the highest importance on the safety, security, and well-being of UN peacekeepers. She added that mental health is an essential component of holistic health, and India is cognizant of the difficult and demanding environments in which the UN peace operations personnel work. Kamboj said medical care and well-being of UN personnel deserve the collective and close attention of all member states. The resolution on mental health and psychosocial support for personnel of UN peace operations was unanimously passed. The draft resolution recognizes the need to raise awareness of the importance of mental health and psychosocial support for UN peace operations personnel. Centre has asked the states and union territories to create hand-washing facilities with the provision of soap and train teachers to impart hygiene education to students in all the schools across the country. States and union territories have been asked to fast-track the provision of standalone piped water supply solutions and simple, sustainable solar solutions. The joint advisory has been issued by the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Jal Shakti, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Rural Development, and Panchayati Raj. It says the rejuvenation of basic infrastructure, including improved sanitation facilities and provision of safe drinking water and maintaining overall cleanliness in the government schools, has long been a priority of the government. Stating that it is also essential that hygiene education is imparted to the children on all aspects of hygiene, it has directed all states and union territories to train at least one teacher in each school in hygiene education, who in turn should train the children through interesting activities and community projects that emphasize hygiene behavior. It says a chapter on Swachhta has been included in supplementary material at primary level developed by NCERT to inculcate good hygiene practices in the schools. Extra Assistant Commissioner Longleng, Dr. Samuel Akho-Konyak, encouraged employees to recommit themselves to good governance. Speaking at the observation of Good Governance Week at Longleng yesterday, Dr. Samuel said Good Governance Week is observed to make people aware of the government's commitment to providing a transparent and accountable administration in the country. He said that it is celebrated to standardize government functioning and make it highly effective and accountable for the citizens. He added that it is celebrated to enhance the welfare and betterment of the people. Dr. Samuel called on the government officials and staff to take into account the needs and wishes of the people, as grievance redressal is at the core of good governance, and that citizens' voices must be heard and their grievances redressed at the earliest time frame. To end the evening news, here are the headlines once again. Government says it is monitoring the global situation and challenges posed by multiple variants of COVID-19. Deputy Commissioner Kohima, Shanavas C, says adaptability and willingness to change is the first step towards good governance. Union Minister for Agriculture Narendra Singh Tomar says use of technology has brought transparency and benefited farmers. And India votes in favor of United Nations Security Council resolution on mental health of UN peacekeepers. This is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a pleasant night.